Yes, you're reading that right. 34 in this little valley on Camp Pendleton. Frickin' A, dude. Come on, man. Southern California in this little valley. It's all about thermals, man. That's insane. Here we are, last day on Camp Pendleton, y'all. Trying to get Trent his deer. We're literally damn near in the exact vicinity I saw my deer. Because like I was saying in that video, I think they're coming from this lake. So now we have two people on this side, and hopefully we could catch them moving. There's another guy on the fire break, which we were gonna do last time, or I was gonna do last time, but same exact guy. So I guess they didn't harvest on Friday. Archery, it's only 2 areas today. It's this one and the other one. So this one's maxed out. 7 out of 5 people. So you have 5 spots for hunters, and then hunter helpers, which is what I would be considered today. So there's 7 checked in, 5 allowed max hunters, but I don't know if that made sense. But anyway, yep, 5:46. The temperature is 37 degrees, and they should be moving. So as soon as I stepped out the car earlier, smelled straight like deer. So hopefully they're closing half. Hopefully we catch them early. All right, let you guys look at the view when the sun comes up. That's the same exact spike I saw 2 days ago. Same one, same exact spot. Absolutely crazy. All right, we got a 2x3 and a 3x4. This one on the left is a 3x4. Absolute stud. The one in front of him's good looking too. Dude, that is a pretty deer.
Dang, dude. He's got the genetics of that one that I had the shed from.
Yeah. Dude, he's a 4x4 on the right.
Yeah, 4x on the right, 3x on the left.
I gotta be very patient with this, man.
Oh, I am.
I wish I had a tag.
What's looking over here?
They're just looking right now, I think.
All right, let's look at this bigger picture. Binos.
Dude, oh my God, that's a pretty deer. Big both, I'd shoot either one. But the one, okay, so the 2x3 is moving. Dude, if they go up, man, you gotta get up there.
I know.
But your wind's gonna fuck you.
Unless I get further back.
You gotta stay on this side of them.
Going straight up.
It opens up back there.
I'm gonna have to drive around you.
No, you go walk, dude. It's not that far. I don't think you should mess up your
I
noise.
don't know if I'll be able to make it.
All right, so Trent went to go make a play. In the process of him going to make a play, they heard him and saw him. So I scooped up all of our gear, and then I picked up Trent on the way. He jumped in my car. I dropped him off at the little corner, ironically, where I shot my buck, or I saw my buck first. And then I drove down the hill, and then I cut the deer off, came up on this hill, glassed him up, walked Trent into him. He got within like 40 yards, but they ducked into this tall shit, and now we're looking for him again. So that's just the update. That 3x4 is an absolute monster, and the one he's with is a stud also, so either one's really good. Okay, here we go for the aerial view breakdown, just to give you guys a little like play-by-play on how it all went down. So originally Trent was sitting up here in this little knob. This is actually like a little power line, and he glassed them up, and they were on this hillside, and then they started working their way down. So we got in our cars, we drove all the way around, and then we ended up here. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Not trying to grab me. Not trying to grab me. Jesus. Tony, I've been messing with this for 15 minutes. I still don't know where to grab. All right, so me and Trent. All right, so me and Trent are here. We're glassing. We're being very patient because it's the last day of deer season on Camp Pendleton. So we're making up a game plan. As we're talking, the deer slowly start moving this way, and then I'm like, all right, Trent, you got to make a move, dude. You gotta go. So as they're moving, Trent starts jogging up the road just to try to get on the opposite side of them, because remember from the last video, there are little draws right here that you could see into, and you can see them crossing. And if they're close enough to the road, it's probably within a 50-yard shot. So as Trent's moving up, I'm sitting back here watching these deer. And then these deer see him, hear him, something, and they start taking off at a pretty speedy pace. I'm not saying they were bounding or anything, but they just start going. So since I knew the area pretty well, I had a general idea that they were going this way, right? So I called Trent. I'm like, hey, they're going. You need to get going. So Trent started going up the road as fast as he can. I scooped up all of our gear, which was two tripods, 2 spotting scopes, my binos, and no, I didn't have my bow. I already harvested, so I didn't have my bow. So we go to this corner up here where I originally started the stock on my deer. Excuse the baby over there. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I said this is where I killed my buck, and these 2 deer, the 3x3 and the 4x4, we're calling it 4x4, were they walk right by him, like did not care about him, did not like him, did not nothing. All right, so here we are. All right, so I drop Trent off. Let me see if I grab me. I drop Trent off and I start driving down this road, right, to try to just get ahead of him. And I was trying to get on this side because we couldn't see him. So at this point in time, we lost them completely. So this is a little ridge right here. So I was trying to get this side. I was trying to get on this hill over here so I could glass into it because we knew they were moving here. So I'm in my car, and I start coming down this way. I'm right about here, and I see the giant 3x3 about to cross the road, all right? So he stops, turns around, and comes back around. In the meantime, I have nowhere to turn around or anything, so I just keep flying, and then I'm coming over here. I park my car, get out the car, and I start glassing. I see the 4x4 now that is right next to the 3x3, and they're right on the road. So I call Trent. I'm like, dude, you need to run to this power line right here. So he starts running down, and in the process of him running down, this is guesstimated, but he's about here. These 2 guys, don't do that. They cross the road. The 3x3, which Trent said he had a shot on, but passed because he knew the 4x4 was coming. Trent takes a shot and unfortunately misses, and they just go. Grab and go. And they just go, and then they went to this valley to never be seen again. And that is the play-by-play overview breakdown. Jesus can't talk. Done with this. Thank you. Let's continue the video. All right, it's oh shit. This is Trent's doing a little quick trick to help with spotting scope glassing, and it honestly helps like crazy. All right, so 9 o'clock, we got a doe locked down, but we haven't turned up the other ones. So it was a 4x4 and a 3x3. I just watched the video again. Man, like they were studs. And knowing today is the last day to hunt on Pendleton, as long as no one poaches them, those guys are gonna be around next year. So
how many bucks we saw today?
We say 8.
8. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we've seen 8. You have seen only 2 on camera, unless you got film. You got any film?
I think I've got a little bit.
So pretty much is what he's telling me. He's 0 help for you guys.
Exactly.
So you know, he's trying to help our butt count up, but you know, it doesn't matter now. Anyway, so if we don't get those 2, those guys are gonna be monsters next year. So I might focus on this area next year.
Here's a monster for you right here. You can show them. Oh, what a whopper!
What a whopper!
That's a booner right there.
That's a Boone and Crockett, baby. All right, so we're talking about making play on these on this doe. Dude, they are all over your legs.
I know.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. So he's saying they're not ladybugs, but they are just everywhere. Look, these guys too. And look, they're just all up in here. Just moving. Oh, they're on me too. What a shot. If you guys know what these are, let me know in the comments. Dude, look at this quality. Oh my God. So Trent's making a play on this doe right here. I think she heard him. She's right there. And Trent should literally be right in here somewhere. Yeah, Trent's right there. He's texting. He's calling me. All right, a little update. So here's Trent. And then the doe, I mean, as far as I know, hasn't moved. She's right in here. Supposedly, I mean, this stuff's so tall. Actually, are those ears? I don't know if those are ears. This stuff's so tall down there, she could move through without me even noticing. But yeah, he isn't. That's not him. He's not far. So Trent's on top of her. Like I said, it's just gonna be hard. Like, I don't know how he's gonna do it. He's a good hunter, don't get me wrong. He got some stalking skills, but this is next level. Just because I can't see her, and as I was just saying, that she could have walked out through this tall grass, and I would have had no idea. Well, let's hope for the best. All right, so Trent's obviously on the top left of your screen, and this deer is supposedly at the bottom right of the little cluster of bushes. He just doesn't have the angle. It looks like there's a little track like right in between, but that stuff is loud and crunchy. We're talking about like walking through like a field of Doritos or Cheetos or Fritos. How come they all end in O's? But yeah. So he's probably thinking about waiting, but that's gonna be her like bed for the rest of the day probably. I mean, it's only like 10:30, but he's backing out. He's running out. Wonder if he saw something else. Maybe he saw these bucks. Maybe I should get on the binos. Well, like I was saying, now I look like an asshole of a friend. Apparently she left and Trent saw her wide in the open. I didn't see her leave. Fuck. Okay. That's not good. All right, so the doe's slowly working towards Trent, and Trent's right there at the top of your screen. She's listening though, she hears him. You must have good wind. This is intense. He just texted me saying his wind is bad, but she doesn't seem to mind. Oh, come on, man. I know you don't have the angle. Dude, you're gonna go crazy when you see this video. Oh my God, 50 yards maybe, right below you. Fuck, she turned around. This is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking. She's right there in the open. Trent can't see her because the stuff's so thick. And he can barely move because it's so loud. Man, all this for a doe. So she's up and moving. It's hard to see what she's going to do. She keeps looking down, looking up, going side-hilling. Now she's moving again. I told Trent, say fuck the noise, get to the power pole, because it's a good reference. Fuck. He's not gonna be able to see her. This stuff's so tall. so tall and so loud. Like, I've shown you guys in other videos, but all right, damn, he's working through. She out. Oh, fudge. So she started running down. I guess she heard Trent or something. I tried yelling at her to get her to stop. That induced her to run more, both in between me and Trent. Along the way, she picked up another doe, which we had no idea was there. And I just ran about 500 yards to try to cut him off and push him back towards Trent. But I got too far out in front of me, as you saw. Oh, man. What up, what up? So this is weeks and weeks later, like season's technically over. Somehow completely forgot to do an outro for this video, but man, I felt absolutely horrible because that Trent didn't get that doe, because it was like I was focused in on the spotting scope for that one specific area, and I didn't have my binos up, so I was just glued to it. Somehow that doe must have slipped through that brush and like opened up. I felt horrible, man. Felt absolutely horrible because like he had a good chance. He would have had a better chance. So is what it is. To my knowledge, no one got those other two big deer, the 3x3 and the quote-unquote 4x4, so they should be there next year, as long as no one poaches, like I said earlier in the video. But that's it, guys. So next couple videos are going to be me in the mountain, so like a mini mountain series. Got after it, and I'm not going to say what happened, but you know, it's a good trip. So until next time, thanks so much for watching, and ticket season's here, e-scouting starting up, and application season. That's when the application season's here. So hope you all pull the tags that you want when those times come, and see you guys next time. Peace.